Your recent purchase of the Stryker MX Pro Bariatric Transport Cot is perhaps one of the best investments you could make, not only in terms of the years of service it will provide, but because of the enhanced safety it offers when it comes to caring for larger, heavier patients. As part of Stryker's ongoing commitment to you, this program will demonstrate proper operation of your cot. Proper lifting technique, combined with full use of the cot's features, will help to make your job safer and easier. The MX Pro Bariatric Transport Cot not only offers service providers the increased width, stability, and durable construction needed to care for larger, heavier patients, but the tools to manage increased size and weight with ease. If you've chosen to equip your cot with Stryker's optional single or dual wheel locks, be sure the locks are engaged before loading or unloading a patient. Press the red wheel lock pedal down to secure the cot. You'll notice that a red component on any rugged product indicates that the handle, lever, or knob is intended to move something. Reverse the move to release the lock. Although the wheel locks provide added stability and help to keep an empty cot from rolling when unattended, they are not intended to keep a loaded cot from moving. Never leave a patient unattended on the cot with or without the wheel locks engaged. Before transporting a patient, be sure to secure the cot's lap belts and 4-point shoulder restraint. The lap belt can be attached at any of the designated positions along the litter frame. Simply feed the loop end of the belt through the frame opening. Then feed the buckle and clip ends through their respective loops. Insert the clip into the buckle and pull it firmly across the mattress or patient's lap. Optional lap belt extensions are available to add as much as 36 inches of total length to the lap belt. Simply connect the extensions to each end of the corresponding belts, fasten, and tighten securely. The 4-point shoulder restraint belt loops attach to the backrest at the top and midpoint openings. Feed the clip and buckle ends through the corresponding belt loops. Then feed the side belts through the loops of the shoulder belts. Fasten and tighten securely. The MX Pro Bariatric Transport Cot also offers optional patient security handles that can be attached at any of the designated belt openings along the litter. The MX Pro Bariatric Transport Cot has 7 height adjustment levels, ranging from a low height of just 13.5 inches to a full height of 37 inches. If needed, one operator can lower the cot to any position without a patient. Simply tip the head end of the cot so the loading wheels make contact with the floor. Lift the foot and litter frame slightly as you squeeze the height adjustment release handle, and lower the cot to any of the intermediate positions by simply releasing the handle. Continue to squeeze the handle and the cot will move to the fully folded position. To raise the unoccupied cot, squeeze the height adjustment release handle as you raise the cot to the desired height. Relax your grip on the height adjustment release handle and the cot will lock into the corresponding position. When raising or lowering the cot with a patient, the dual ratchet bar provides greater strength than a single ratchet and helps to prevent inadvertent drops. However, in the interest of safety, height adjustment with a patient requires a minimum of 2 operators. To lower the cot, stand at opposite ends of the cot. With palms facing up, the head end operator can grasp either the cot frame or the lift-capable safety bar, while the foot end operator can grasp either the lower or upper lift bars and corresponding height adjustment handles. As both operators lift just enough to take the load off of the height adjustment mechanism and the foot end operator squeezes and holds the height adjustment release handle, both operators lower the cot to the desired height. To raise the cot, follow the same procedure. Should additional help be needed, the MX Pro Bariatric Transport Cot's optional side lift handles extend a full 7 inches beyond the cot's frame. Lift the litter frame and, as the foot end operator squeezes and holds the height adjustment release handle, Simultaneously lower the cot to the desired height. To raise the cot, follow the same procedure. The MX Pro Bariatric Transport Cot uses a pneumatic lift assist mechanism to make it easy to raise or lower the backrest. Releases are conveniently located on both sides of the backrest. Squeeze and hold either of the red release handles until you reach the position you want. Relax your grip and the backrest locks into any position. The fold-down side rails fold down instead of swinging out for easier use inside the ambulance. Just grasp the red release handle, squeeze, and guide the rail toward the foot end. To raise the rail, just slide the rail up until it locks into place. Although proper ergonomic positioning makes it preferable to raise the cot to the higher positions for transport, raising an extremely large patient to a standard transport height can be difficult. That's why the MX Pro Bariatric Transport Cot can transport a patient with the cot in any of the 7 height positions. In fact, Stryker recommends that service providers select the position that best suits the team's lift capabilities, regardless of patient size. Optional head and foot end push-pull handles are available to help ensure better ergonomic positioning for service providers transporting in the lowest positions. The cot's push-pull handle can be attached by simply inserting the ends of the handle into the cot sockets and securing the locking pins. In this position, patients weighing up to 1,600 pounds can be transported without raising the cot at all. Use of an optional transfer flat helps to reduce strain on service providers and patients by making it possible for as many as 12 people to provide lift assistance. With the patient positioned at the center of the flat, evenly distribute assistance along the perimeter and, using proper lifting technique, transfer the patient onto the cot. Fold the ends of the flat across the patient and follow normal procedures to secure the lap belt and shoulder restraint before transport on the cot. With the cot in the selected transport position, the lap belt and shoulder restraints fastened, side rails raised, and the wheel locks disengaged, you're ready for transport. Remember to approach door sills or other low obstacles squarely and roll each set of wheels over the obstacle separately. Obviously, high obstacles such as curbing, steps, or rough terrain are more hazardous to smooth rolling and cot balance. So, if possible, consider additional assistance or an alternate route. Although the MX Pro Bariatric Transport Cot is compatible with standard doorways, the cot's breakaway head section makes it possible to reduce the overall cot length from 80 to just 61 inches to make maneuvering easier. Just grasp the red release handle, squeeze, and swing the head section out of the way. To return it to its upright position, simply raise it until it locks securely into place. To load the MX Pro Bariatric Transport Cot into an ambulance, raise the cot from the transport position to the highest or loading position. Approach the ambulance squarely and place the loading wheels onto the ambulance floor. Visually check to be sure the safety bar passes the cot's rear safety hook. The rear safety hook is included with every MX Pro Bariatric Transport Cot, but if the hook isn't already installed, follow the directions in your owner's manual for proper installation. Then, while the foot end operator raises the cot and squeezes the height adjustment release handle, the other operator lifts the base frame and raises the undercarriage until it engages the cot fastening system. The additional cot post at the head end of the cot allows it to be fastened into any of the traditional cot fasteners. To unload the cot from the ambulance, push the release knob on the cot fastener to disengage the cot and guide it out of the ambulance. The U-shaped safety bar is designed to help prevent the cot from being fully removed from the ambulance until you've confirmed the undercarriage is in its extended and locked position. At this point, the side operator lifts up on the base slightly as the foot end operator squeezes the release handle. Then the side operator lowers the undercarriage to the ground. Release the height adjustment handle and check to be sure the undercarriage has locked into place. Disengage the safety bar from the rear safety hook and remove the MX Pro bariatric transport cot from the ambulance. Loading a cot that has been transported in its lowest position clearly follows a different procedure and requires the use of the MX Pro bariatric cot tow package, as well as a winch and ramp equipped ambulance. To load the cot, approach the ambulance ramp squarely. Deploy the winch and attach it securely to the tow harness ring. Activate the winch, being sure to maintain the cot's smooth movement over the safety hook and into the ambulance. As soon as the cot is completely in the ambulance, stop the winch. This will prevent the cot from being pulled forward against the cot fastener antlers by the winch system. Then simply engage the cot fastener and check to be sure it is securely locked. If needed, remove the optional push-pull bars used for transport by simply removing the locking pins and sliding the bars out of their sockets. There is no need to detach the winch from the cot. To unload the cot using the winch and ramp system, attach the optional push-pull handles, release the cot fastening system, and activate the winch system as you guide the cot out of the ambulance. As the cot moves out of the ambulance, simply guide the safety bar over the safety hook to allow the winch to roll the cot down the ramp without stopping. Once the cot is on level ground and you're ready for transport, detach the winch and roll the cot away. The MX Pro bariatric cot's foot-end design makes it easy to quickly move into Trendelenburg or shock position if needed. Grasp the assembly and raise it until the latch engages. Relax your grasp when you're sure that the lock is engaged. To lower the foot section, raise the frame slightly, release the locking mechanism, and gently lower the assembly to the flat position. If you choose to equip your MX Pro bariatric transport cot with the 3-stage IV pole, lift it out of its storage position until it fits securely in the socket. Twist the locking collar and extend the second section. A quarter turn locks it into place. Then lift the third section until it snaps into place. The 2-stage IV pole works the same way. One word of caution: although the IV pole is sturdy, it shouldn't be used as a push-pull device. To lower the pole, raise the thumb release to lower the third section. Twist the locking collar to take the second section down. Then lift the pole out of its socket and lower it into its storage position. Once transport is complete, the MX Pro bariatric transport cot's construction will continue to make your job easy. The mattress is sealed and free of stitching, meaning there's no place for fluids to penetrate. A list of cleaners that will not harm the mattress or other surfaces is included in your owner's manual. Cleanup of the MX Pro bariatric transport cot's frame is even easier. Dirt and blood are highly visible, and the durable powder coating is tough enough to withstand repeated power washings. Although we've tried to demonstrate the proper use of the rugged bariatric cot, it's important that you thoroughly familiarize yourself with the product manual before using the cot. It covers all of the functions and safety precautions to be followed, and it's a good reference tool. It also highlights all of the other optional MX Pro bariatric transport cot features that are available to make your job easier, such as the base storage tray, X-frame guards, and accessory pouch. If you still have questions about the rugged MX Pro bariatric transport cot, its options, or even preventative maintenance procedures, contact your sales representative at 1-800-RUGGED-6. The Rugged MX Pro, because lives depend on it.